Have you ever really thought about it for a second? About everything that you've done? Whether you should continue something or whether you should leave it in the dust? That is kind of what has happened with posting, I guess, my thoughts. In the beginning of this, it was about nothing. Nothing but actually having a online basis of my thoughts and feelings. But then you get consumed by the clicks, by the likes, by the small things. Even one or two gets you there, making you want to do more and more for it. But in and of itself, you kind of realize you don't have time for it. You think you're going to keep something up, but they fall into the gutter when life gets in the way itself. And I guess this is what has happened with me actually posting. I kind of stopped. You have free time to do it one moment, then all of a sudden everything is thrown at your plate all at once, and you're left in this state of wondering if you should continue it or whether you should stop it. Or maybe the answer is never to stop it, but just simply do it when you have free time. So long intervals of not doing anything. In some instances, maybe it actually gives you a bit more to do in life, like this. Maybe in other instances, it's just too much of a hassle to really even think about. Either way, you're not doing it. You stopped for a bit. It's been months now, and you haven't done a single thing. Ruminating thoughts just linger in your mind, and in a way, that was what it was meant to help with. It was meant to better you off and make everything that you thought a little more vocal. But then it stops. Many things happen that maybe you could have talked about yourself with, and that you would have really liked to have had recorded down. But they weren't. And either lost the time, and the reminiscences might be in your mind in bits and pieces, but the whole of it all might not be remembered in any respect. So what do? Do you continue it and just make the efforts to constantly do something that does take up a lot of your time, or do you wait till you have more free time, or do you stop it entirely? It's a debate. It always has been a debate, hasn't it? And then there's the expectation of doing more for it. First you add one thing, and then you're forced to be adding another thing. Then you make it into that. You make it into this. To the point where it all just builds and builds and builds and builds until it's something that impresses even you. It impresses everyone that you created something beautiful. But then it becomes even more of a hassle to do. Something that was meant to be so simple and really not meant for anyone but for you becomes something that you've deemed needs to be more for other people. And that is kind of the thoughts in keeping up a channel. Like, yes, if it was my full-time job, of course you would want to do it constantly because you could focus on it, you could fixate on it, and this would be your source of income that you solely focus on and gets the results from. I almost want to call it like a commission worker. You get paid for the things that you sell, or in this case, you create. But in all honesty, that's not what's happening here, I guess. You get overwhelmed by college. And that, of course, has been my, pulling back factor that holds me back, I guess. Empowers you, makes you a better person when you're in it, but while you're in it, you're not doing anything but it. You're consumed by it, and if you aren't, you're in bed sleeping. And that's effectively it. There is no direction to the channel. It's simply a man talking to himself in a room either late at night or when he's feeling blue, in particular. Just constantly pacing, constantly ever walking around and trying to make sense of something. whose voice doesn't seem half decent in his mind some days, but yet seems like a god in other days. Whether to keep something going or to kill it off is purely up to the individual. We are the ones that decide whether to do something. It is our actions that influence what we do and what happens within life. We don't really have much power in what we do in terms of what is external, aka anything physically outside of us. But we can control a little bit more of ourselves, such as the actions we take, and so on and so forth from there. Anything that really revolves around us, even the way we think, we can really look at and try and find a little bit of control within it. Say to ourselves that, hey, I'm saying like this, but is this really even true? And the only reason we come up with that saying is for reflection. Reflecting upon ourselves and what we believe in sync. And just sort of reaffirming that some days when, of course, life takes over. And I guess that's what it is. You think about a channel. You make all the efforts with the video. It's all totally up to you to up the quality, to do retakes, to make the audio sound better. It's all up to you to create it. But then you throw it out on the internet and it's all up to the algorithm. You don't have much power over that point. It's physically out of your control at that point. You have influence, of course, by the quality of the video that you made, but you don't have any more power after it's gone. And I guess, in a way, that was what I wanted to do with this channel as well. See if it would go anywhere, if it would grow, if anyone would ever speak about it. But yeah, to start, I had a channel back in, I want to say, middle school, maybe 7th, 8th grade. And those times, I only got one subscriber, and that was a friend. So even having two, and two people even comments, and one person even sharing my content, I guess it's amazing now, isn't it? There's a way to everything, and the way here is keeping it up. In reality, this channel would be nothing if I didn't post. After 2 months, that's what happens. You die out. Your voice becomes hidden, in a sense, for no one really to ever see. Waiting for the day you either become viral or something else happens. But I'm still right here. I'm still walking, I'm still breathing among people. I'm just simply silent throughout it. And sometimes the silence is better. Sometimes when you look out into a field and you see a vast emptiness, maybe sometimes it's better than the shouting and screaming of the school halls, for example. Then there are times that it's so silent that you're the only one left in it, where it's your thoughts that scream the loudest. And in all honesty, those thoughts in itself become the thing that shouts the greatest in our minds sometimes. When we're just alone, those thoughts roommates, they come out. They really say a lot. So, where they take it, who really knows? And what will happen, I don't equally as know what's gonna happen. But as now is currently Easter morning, and I'm lost and stressed out because it's getting the end of college season, and it's all hard to the end. And it really, maybe the last 2 weeks, is the only time it really eases tensions. Everything has an end. So maybe I'll find mine soon.